by Temple.
Brian Brooks, 4 of 6 from three-point land. He was absolutely terrific to start the game. And then Scooty Randall comes in, and he drained 2 for 2. Scooty Randall entering this game 9 of 17 from three-point range, 53%. And the guy doesn't miss.
Well, they're getting open shots. The difference is those are out of the context of the offense. Charlotte is playing a zone. They're not recovering well. And the reason is because Temple is moving the ball so quickly. They'll move it around the perimeter, they'll get the ball into the middle, and then they'll sneak it back outside. So if Charlotte comes out a little deeper, you know, Allen and Eric are going to have a field day underneath the basket.
Scooty Randall averages 7.7 minutes per game, but a very, very key player off the bench for this Temple team. Hit a huge 3 in the win against Seton Hall late in the game. Helped secure the victory. Not a lot of minutes, but when he gets in, he makes them count. Dario Green hit both free throw attempts. He now has 11 points in the game.
It's important right now for Charlotte to get a stop.
Brooks thought about the 3, pulled it down. They work it inside. That won't go. Rebound Eric. And they swing it out. Brooks for 3. And it'll be Charlotte ball. Coming up at halftime, we'll take a look at 6'10" freshman Eric Murray and the path that led him to LaSalle. We'll sit down with Temple coach Fran Duffy, and we'll take a look at first half highlights. All that and more coming up at the half. Work it inside, and foul. Phil Jones with the shot. He'll go to the line.
Smart decision by Charlotte. Big height advantage for the big fella Phil Jones playing against Randall. 6'10", going against about 6'5", 6'6". Nice entrance pass, and Jones able to get to the free throw line.
Scooty Randall gets called for the foul, his first. As Craig Williams and Ramon Moore check in for Temple. Second is good.
Looking at this game right now, Temple's been very fortunate, and their outside jump shot is going for them. But Charlotte's only down 4, and I don't think they've played very well offensively or defensively, especially on the perimeter. One area that I think that Temple's lacking is getting the inside touches for Eric and for Allen.
Charlotte on a 6-0 run. They trailed by 10 just moments ago. Cut it to a 4-point game. Scooty Randall. This time he can't get it to fall. And a rebound by Charlotte. Looking to cut the lead even more. Nice move, but can't finish. DeJuan Harris to rebound. The foul called. And Shamari Spears will go to the line.
We see a great drive by Harris getting to the basket, and he takes it strong, but there's Spears just manhandling 2 Temple players to get the rebound. Hey, if I'm not going to get the ball in the low block, I'm going to find a way of getting it. And right now, you got to say that Charlotte has the advantage as far as the momentum.
There's a nice look at Shamari Spears, but he misses the first. Spears 6 points, 6 rebounds.
He's a man-child, transferred back home. Very, very solid inside player, but he can move away from the basket.
Missed them both. The foul, and that goes against Williams, his second. And Temple is over the limit, so it'll be 2 shots for Charlotte. And Juan Wilderness, 52% shooter from the line, and he makes the first.
Wilderness probably the best athlete on this team. Just really relentless. And in the last, 7, 8 games, really in the A-10, he's come to play after being hurt early in the year. shooting over 70% in A-10 play.
Wilderness 6'6" out of Dunwoody, Georgia. In A-10 games, Wilderness 18 of 25, 70% shooting. And that foul is Moore going hard to the basket.
Well, Moore was the rover on the backside on the offense on the missed shot. He was able to stay underneath the basket. You know, they always say long shots yield long rebounds, and that's exactly what happened. Long rebound came out and was thrown back underneath the Moore. Going to the free throw line. Really, when you're playing zone, you got to find an area. You got to find a man in that area and box out.
Moore, a 61% shooter from the line, misses the first. And the 8-0 run by Charlotte comes to an end as Moore makes the second. 29-26, Temple on top. Good move inside. Bill Jones kicks it back out to Dario Green. Taking his time, Green now driving, pulls up with the jumper, good. Dario Green with 13 points.
That's an ankle breaker. Nice pull-up jump shot by the sophomore Green. That was set up. Nice pick by Jones, and the pull-up get him within one.
Three-pointer, that won't go. Charlotte a chance to take the lead before the end of the half. Shot clock is off. And Charlotte is on a 10-1 run.
Temple is all perimeter on offense right now, shooting too many threes. Fernandez on the bench with 2 fouls. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Phil Jones, moving. The old pick and roll, he moved too quickly. And that's a big break for Temple. You see right now, you got to stay still. He was moving, did not come to a complete stop. Good call by the officials.
And now a 30-second timeout taken by Temple with 6.1 remaining here in the first half.
I think that Temple really has got fallen in love with that outside jump shot. Fernandez, by the way, has not scored in this game. He has 0 points, but they have not been able to get the ball inside. They've been relying on the outside jump shot, and that's an area I guarantee the second half you're going to see a lot more touches for Eric and Allen and Williams in the paint.
Ryan Brooks leads the way for Temple with 12 points. Dario Green, the leading scorer for both teams. He's got 13. There's a look at Juan Fernandez. What is Charlotte doing well tonight, or what is Temple not doing? Why can't they get him the ball and get him some open looks?
Well, he's got 2 fouls, so that he's not in the game. That's one area they got him out of the game quick. But defensively, what Charlotte's doing is letting Temple shoot that outside jump shot, and they're really covering up the inside. So they're looking at statistics and saying that, Temple historically, they shoot 27% from the three-point line. Let them shoot the shot, and let's take our chances. And now the statistics are, bearing out. At one point in time, they were 6 for 14. Now they're 6 for 18.
On the inbounds play, DeJuan Harris gets called for the foul. They had one to give. So 5.9 seconds on the clock. Now they add 0.2. So 6.1 remaining. Guzman to inbound. Gets it in. Guzman for 3. Good. A big shot by Guzman as the buzzer sounds. Gives Temple a 32-28 lead at half. Here's a look at Ryan Brooks. 12 points on the evening on 4 of 7 for threes. Ryan Brooks got it going for Charlotte. The other way, Shamari Spears leading the way for Charlotte. 32-28 at the half. We'll be right back with more. Halftime coming up.
Defense in the second half is going to be key for both teams.
All right, there you have it. We're ready to go for the start of the second half as both teams are back on the court. Temple on their way to their third straight 20-win season, 17-3. Charlotte 14-5 entering this game. If Charlotte wins tonight, they would have a share of first place in the A-10. If Temple wins, they would have sole possession as they would be the only undefeated team in the conference.
Let's look and see what Temple does right off the bat. See if they get the ball into Eric and to Allen. Fernandez is back in the game, another good passer. Exactly what they're going to do, get it inside.
Inside to Eric, that shot won't go. Rebound Braswell as he pulls it down. And foul before the shot. And that's on...
That's third foul on Eric.
Is third, yeah. And that's not good this early in the half for Temple. You don't want to see their big man sit on the bench.
It was a nice quick move by Braswell getting to the basket.
Three-pointer from Green that missed. He was feeling it in the first half. Dario Green, 13 points. Way off on that last shot. Lavoy Allen can't get it to go as he was trying to go glass. Good, strong board by Guzman. Inside, Allen.
Boy, Eric got away with one. He almost went over the back. That would have been his fourth foul, but Fran Dunphy knows how to coach this game. Every touch so far in the second half has been underneath the basket.
Sweet move by Shamari Spears. And it's a 4-point game. Spears now with 8. Temple picked 5th in the preseason polls. And leading the A-10, 5-0 in conference play. Is that surprising that they were picked 5th in what they're doing now?
I think that was surprising. I think it was surprising that Rhode Island was picked 8th. But, you know, you never know. Dayton was picked 1st. They're struggling a little bit. But that just tells you how good this league is, top to bottom. You know, look at Duquesne. Really struggled. Had some injuries early. But, you know, any one of these teams could win this league and win the conference tournament.
Great pass by Dario Green to Chris Braswell, who finishes for 2.
And that's where Green is really effective. We know he can shoot the outside jump shot, but he is quick off the dribble, drawing the players and making the open pass.
Braswell, his first field goal of the game. Inside to Eric, rejected by Braswell. Charlotte looking to run. Harris pulls it back. Spears with a stutter step, right hand floater won't go. Rebounded by Temple. Allen pushes it to Brooks. Fernandez. Fernandez not much playing time in that first half, just 12 minutes.
Dario Green, really dribble penetration is a key for getting open shots. Nobody stepped up in the black jerseys to take a charge. And Green able to get another assist in the lane. Fouls now mounting for Temple. It's another foul on Lavoy Allen. Allen's 3rd foul, so you got 2 of the big men in foul trouble. Charlotte doing a nice job of taking it right to the basket.
Dario Green with 2 assists in the game, averages just under 2 assists to 1 turnover. And a travel.
That time Braswell got a little bit too excited. He knew he was going to have a chance to get it to the basket. Playing against Randall, bodied him up, but took a couple too many steps.
Eric throws it out to Guzman. Guzman the 3. That's good. Luis Guzman. And it's back to a 7-point Temple lead.
Seniors are taking over this game for Temple. Guzman and Brooks doing a nice job of spotting up and hitting the 3. Randall finding Guzman after the defense collapsed.
Charlotte, a team that started out the season 4-1 in November. They were 6-1 in December, but January they struggled a bit. 4-3. in 2010. And a foul called on Charlotte.